The Talking Points memo is more bad news for the American media. So the Associated Press, in association with the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Organization, has put out a study. It's an interesting study. I'm going to give you the highlights. 3/4 of American adults say the news media is increasing political polarization. Okay? Just under a half of American adults say they have no trust in the media's ability to report the news fairly and accurately. 4 in 10 say the press is hurting American democracy. Now, those are pretty strong numbers from an organization that is not conservative, to say the least. 1/3 of American adults say they see stories with false claims from politicians or misleading headlines every day. 6 in 10 say the news media bears blame for the spread of misinformation. Okay, so these numbers are true in my opinion, based upon my expertise and analysis of the country. And the reason is that corporations now have taken over the television news industry. They were always in charge from the time television was founded, Edward R. Murrow. All right, the corporations were always in charge. But there was a firewall between the actual journalism and the corporate offices. All right, they weren't supposed to intrude, the profit makers, but that is broken down 100%. And now the so-called journalists who work for corporations in many cases are told what to do. And a lot of people think, well, it's all based on ideology. It's not. Most of it's based on profit. And we saw that with the Fox News Dominion lawsuit, that Fox was worried if it told its core audience that there wasn't proof that their election was a fraud, that audience would go over to Newsmax, which was pretty much saying that it was a fraud. And so Fox decided to go along with that and got into all kinds of trouble. And the unintended consequences are going to ripple out for the next year or two. This is not over. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.